the intervention of this one public hearing, so to speak, and where people have the right to delete or decrease the budget.
Right.
But I believe Selectman Bruno wanted to wipe it out entirely.
Well, we
That's
have
what I'm
to
saying. I
have
just
a
want to get
referendum. We
clarification.
have to have the adjourned town meeting and vote. We have to vote on the budget in the referendum.
Or
The
you send it directly. to
Yeah, the
referendum.
Charter Revision Commission kicked around multiple ideas. Board of Finance does its thing, holds public hearing, actually sends it back to this board
Oh,
to make the
Okay.
decision to send it to referendum.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to hear it.
I
I'd
mean,
like
they
to have the
looked at-
discussion,
They
but
went
I'd like that to be
back
on
and
the,
forth.
on the agenda.
It
That's
skips
what I'm
over them
saying.
right now, basically,
Hmm?
because it does skip over.
Yeah,
Because you guys are skipped over.
You guys
It's
technically
in
have no say.
process right now.
I mean, I don't know if it's about, I hear what you're saying, Brian, but that's not what I'm talking about, like having the Board of Selectmen being skipped
So
over.
your
I get the
Your
process.
proposal is
My proposal is you have
Board of
a,
Finance
you-
directly to referendum.
you have multiple meetings by our first select person for budget hearings to get ideas.
No.
You have,
There's multiple meetings. There's multiple workshops that the
Workshops,
Board of
yeah.
Finance has, not the
Workshops.
Board of Select Person. They're the
Right.
first, it's the Board of
right,
Finance.
but
that
you
has
also
those
have,
meetings.
you're also talking to the public too regarding it.
No, I'm not.
You're not. Well,
Not,
then you put forward budgets at the.
All I
meeting. You make
do-
offerings.
no, I don't. I videotape that sounds so old. I Facebook Live the Board of Finance budget workshops when each department is
Okay,
presenting.
all right. We're talking semantics.
I think.
We have workshops in public where the Board of Finance is discussing the budget.
Take a step backwards.
We have time for the public to come in.
First selectwoman submits the budget to the
Right.
Board of Finance.
Right.
Proposed budget.
You folks don't discuss, vote, vet, anything.
No.
Board of Finance will then have its workshops, its
Mhm.
meetings, its public hearings,
Mhm.
and then we'll take its recommendation. Now that goes to the town meeting,
Mhm.
which may be an adjourned town meeting if you don't get the 50 people, but if you did like the last few years.
Yeah, which we've never had before.
And the commission thought about that, and that
Yeah.
was one of the things why they went back and forth, because you've never had it before, and all of a
Right.
sudden you do. They thought maybe the tides are changing. Maybe people are interested in these annual meetings. They'll tell you more about their thought process.
Mm.
I'm not going to argue one way or the other, of course, but so then and then it goes obviously to referendum at that point. Your suggestion is after the Board of Finance is done, taking the item, the budget, and going directly to referendum, skipping over the adjourned meeting, the annual town meeting, going right to referendum. And
Yes.
the commission talked about that. They also talked about after the Board of Finance is done, should it come back to the Board of Select Persons? And then go to there's a number of variation, but your proposal is just to simply eliminate the whole town meeting, annual town meeting, go from Board of Finance to referendum. That's your recommendation.
That would be my
Your motion. Okay.
motion.
That
So
would be-
it's not
that's the
clear what to
mechanism.
tell them. Your recommendation is they know what to talk about.
Right.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's just the mechanism of getting it to
Right.
referendum.
Right.
So I
And
guess that's
bypassing
your
that,
motion. You can go
A
from there.
very small amount of people can cut the budget
I'll second the
unilaterally.
motion for discussion
Yeah.
with the
Thank
Board of
you.
Finance.
That's what we're
fine.
doing.
Okay, next one.
No. You motion second. You got to discuss.
Oh, I'll-
Yeah, now you can discuss it.
On, we've discussed this one.
Can you just restate the motion?
We have
We're
to
voting.
have-
I think Mr. Bruno's his motion was to make the following recommendation to the Charter Revision
To strike
Commission,
the town meeting.
and that is to delete the annual town meeting. So in effect, the proposed budget will go from the Board of Finance directly to referendum by the
But I
people.
think we have to still call it an adjourned town meeting.
I have to look at it. I'm not sure. We looked at that, but I know what whatever we're going to call it, it's going to go directly from the Board of
Because
Finance to a
our form
vote
of government requires
at the election.
town meetings, so they just make it an adjourned town meeting.
Yeah.
Once the Board of Finance finishes its work, this board will then set the adjourned town meeting to referendum.
Right.
That's how I see it.
That's
We-
cleaner.
That's more of a mechanical thing, but the effect will be it goes from Board of Finance to the vote of all the electors
Right.
in Seymour.
That's what we elect them to do.
All-
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, the Board of Finance has a hearing. Anybody who wants to discuss
Right.
the budget has a right to come out, pound the table, one way or the other.
Yep.
So the people
That'd be
have
my
a
motion,
chance
Brian.
to
What's that?
discuss it.
To delete sections 14.3 and 15.
Or whatever
regarding-
section, we have to go through a lot of them.
Annual town
to make that
We
work,
had a
but
first, we had a second, all in favor?
Aye.